Hello and welcome to the Albion College Library Biology 195 Library Assignment Tutorial. So we can start at the Albion College website to get to the library website by clicking Quick Links here. And under Current Students, we can click Library, or alternatively, you can of course type library.albion.edu in your web browser here. The assignment asks you to use library search to cite 2 journals or magazine articles that are available from the library on the topic that you are provided. Library search can be accessed via this main search box on the library homepage. So my topic is ocean plastic pollution. So I'm going to type those keywords in here and I'm going to hit enter. And this takes me into library search. So you can see my results page here. I have 96,000 results. I want to limit it down a little bit. So I'm going to use some filters on the right hand side here. So I want to find articles from peer-reviewed journals. Perhaps your professor has talked to you about peer-reviewed or scholarly articles. Those are articles that are reviewed by fellow scholars in a field before they are published. Let's also add another filter of available online, so I'll apply that. So we can sort of scroll through these results and look at a few things. We get a lot of details right here just from the brief results page. We also have some little tools that we can use, like this citation feature, which you can create a citation in a number of formats, although not the one that you have to use for this assignment. You can email results to yourself. You can pin them and save them if you log into your account. You can save those for your entire career at Albion College, and you can organize them. That's kind of cool. I'm going to choose this one, number 3 here, plastic pollution in the world's oceans. More than 5 trillion plastic pieces weighing over 250,000 tons afloat at sea. I could do a lot of this assignment just from this page right here, but I want to find a little more information, so I'm going to click the title of the article to get to the full record. So you can see that I have the same information here at the top. And then these tools are also available, but there are a few others. We can see where we can view it online, where the full text is available in a number of databases here for this article. So what do we need for this assignment? We need the title of the article. So we can get that up here. Or if we scroll down a little bit further under the details, it's sort of laid out for us. So we can take the title here, paste that into your assignment. Next up, who are the authors? So you can copy these, paste them into your assignment. You may want to do a little bit of editing of the formatting because they're gonna come over as links. So I would paste without formatting. Next up, so the title of the journal. So here they're saying it's part of, and here they have +1. If we go up to the top here, we see it again. This is the title. The authors are listed out, +1 here. Next up, volume number. Volume 9. And in parentheses here is the issue number. Sometimes that's included, sometimes it's not. But this is volume 9, issue 12. It wants to know the page numbers. So here we have next page numbers. Page E111913. So E may stand for electronic in this case, but sometimes journals are paginated throughout the year. That's how you get these really high page numbers. So we have most of the information just in the first part of the record here. Next up, date of publication. So it just lists 2014. We might be able to find some more details when we look at the actual article. Then it wants to know Does this article contain a literature cited selection? So now let's look at the article in one of these databases. I really like ProQuest Central, so whenever I see that one, I choose it. I just like the way they lay things out. So now here we are in the article. We have further details here for the date if we go back. This one says December 2014. I could have guessed that from issue number 12. It's probably a monthly publication, so 12 is December. But we get confirmation here, December 2014. So it wants to know, does it contain a literature cited section? So we can scroll through the article here, and then we get to this references section, which is a literature cited section. So we can answer yes there. Where is this item located in the library? Well, because we picked online, available online, this is online, so we can just write online there. Last question, is this article a primary source or a secondary source? I'm not sure if your professor has explained this to you, but a primary source is an article recounting original research. So what are the parts of a research paper? A scientific paper, we can identify it, one, because it's usually pretty long and dry, but you're also going to find certain parts: an introduction, materials and methods, results and discussion, conclusion, literature cited. So let's just look at this article as a PDF. It's going to be a little bit easier to see. So I'm going to click full text PDF. Already we're starting with an abstract, introduction, materials and methods. So this is original research, so we can call this a primary source. What's a secondary source? A secondary source offers interpretation, analysis, and commentary on primary sources. So let's find another article. So I'm going to go back to my library search results page. Let's scroll through here. Estimating the massive chemicals associated with ocean plastic pollution to inform mitigation efforts. So I'll click on this title. Again, I could answer most of the questions from this brief results page, but I will click on the title so I get a little more information. So we would write the title. We know where to get the authors from last time. We can copy and paste those. What journal is it from? Integrated Environmental Assessment and Management. What's the volume number? Here it's listed, volume 15, and then again in parentheses is the issue number 4. Page numbers, 596 to 606. The date of the publication. It says 2019 here, and again I'm going to guess April 2019 based on the fact that it's issue number 4, but I could be wrong. So let's take a look at the article. I can either click download PDF here, but I'm just going to take you into another database so you can see how the different databases have different looks. So this one's EBSCOhost. So ProQuest and EBSCOhost are sort of like the Walmart and Amazon of the database world. They're big time. So here's the record in an EBSCOhost database. So again, we find the title here, the authors, the source, the journal title. And see, I was off. I guessed wrong. I guessed incorrectly. This says July 2019. We have the page numbers, the volume number, that sort of thing. Let's take a look at the PDF to see if it contains a literature cited section. So I'm going to click here to see the PDF full text. That might be located in different places depending on the database that you're using. So this looks pretty scientific. We have lots of authors. We have the abstract. We have introduction, methods, etc. Let's find the references. And there they are, usually located at the end of the paper. So this is containing a literature cited section. It's located online. We already determined that from the beginning. We're just finding online articles. And for number 9, we could say this one is a primary source. So let's just take a look at an article that's a secondary source so you can see the difference. So I'm going to go back to my library search results here. And I saw one earlier that was not original research. I'm thinking it was this one here. So we're going to just take a look at this in the database. I'm going to download the PDF. So it does have an introduction, but it's providing commentary on another article. And it's pretty evident from the title here. Rejoinder to Stafford and Jones Viewpoint, Ocean Plastic Pollution, a Convenient but Distracting Truth. So they're providing commentary on that research here. They do have a references section, but it's pretty brief. Most scientific articles are primary resource articles are many, many pages long, and this is only 2 pages long. So that's an example of a secondary source. If you have any questions, I created this handout here that you can refer to. So it goes through the steps again of using library search, using the filters on the side to filter your results, and then it thoroughly labels the different parts that you're looking for here. Also, I included a couple of citations in the format outlined in your textbook, Writing Papers in the Biological Sciences, at the bottom here. If you have more questions, you can email library@albion.edu. Thanks and good luck with your assignment.